Yeah.
Heavy lies the crown, man.
They throw as much shit against the wall as possible when
But-
they're doing
but
those
that-
promos.
Oh my
Hey, but
God.
that's why the UFC is the
works.
biggest. The
Yeah.
biggest. It's the best.
Do you think does you would know better than anybody? Does Usman Kamaru have a lot of trouble getting down to 70? A lot, or he's a big 70.
He's big.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs time. Like
Right.
you can't. Kamaru's not going to do a 10-day notice for 70. He's probably walking around 190 plus.
190,
Easy,
yes.
shredded.
Yeah.
Doesn't get out of shape.
So at 85, it's going to be interesting to see what his like. He hasn't had as much time to prepare, but it's a 3-round fight, right?
It's a 3-round fight.
yeah.
And
Yeah, so-
most likely he's already in shape. Kamaru does not strike me as the type of guy who ever
No.
gets out of shape.
So that's why
And
I'm
they
interested
both
to see
made
how he
170,
fights.
so they're both 170
but
guys.
the-
They're at 185.
Yeah.
It wasn't like
Right, it's not like
Khamzat never
Duplessis.
made
Yeah,
170.
exactly.
But I'm just
You
saying,
got to worry about Kamaru's knees.
Yes, but
Yeah.
but
'Cause he'd
not
be
as-
forced
not
to
as-
strike.
Not his endurance, but he can strike at 85 too. He's going to be. I feel like he's going to be. That's how I feel about.
That's the problem, though, B.
Yeah.
That's why I'm betting you. I'm going to take your money. I love Kamaru, but
Yeah.
when
You want to bet on that? What, you
yeah,
wanna-
we'll bet on
how
it.
much?
How much you guys going to bet?
It has to be
First of
something-
all, I need to know how much you owe him already.
No, I think we're even now.
I don't even keep
dude.
track
I think
anymore.
no. I think we are. I think the last
Because we've
time
gotten
I
better
checked,
about
I
paying
may owe
'cause we
you
just cash
I
out.
may owe you a grand.
Whenever you hear,
Yeah, it's dicey.
nonsense.
Yeah, it's dicey.
There's a lot. When I hear Bryan talking like that, I'm like, oh, a lot of nonsense is coming off
My
this
voice
truck.
gets higher. My voice gets higher. Well, I mean, yeah, you can hear it. Suddenly,
this-
I'm out of my voice.
No, but I think
This
with
truck's about to dump some horse shit on the road.
Hey, don't be giving up my secrets, bro.
but with Kamaru, you got to be careful labeling him a high level striker. He's knocked
Kamaru?
out some good guys, but he's gonna be forced to strike with Khamzat. He's not taking him down.
Well,
he's gonna be his knees
sir,
are bad, so he can't kick.
If I may, sir.
Go ahead.
He outstruck a guy named who is the guy?
Jorge Masvidal?
Yeah, that's right. Who's a great striker, high level striker. Wouldn't you say?
But it's
boxer?
also mixing it up with wrestling. He has a
Correct.
wrestling
Who's
advantage.
gonna-
Wears
who's gonna
him out. He
have
did
more
KO
takedowns?
him though.
Yeah,
he did KO the shit
He
out
did,
of him.
and got the best of Kobe Covington. I
Let's
mean,
bet on takedowns.
True.
Who gets more takedowns, Kazmat or Usman?
Khamzat,
Gets more takedowns than Usman?
I don't know. I think
guarantee it.
You want to go $500 on that?
Yeah.
No.
I'll go a grand. I'll go a grand. I'm taking Usman.
I was like, damn. All I have is 500 on here.
Are we doing
I'm trying to
1,000?
eat afterwards.
You're doing a grand. You're taking
grand.
Kamaru.
I'm taking Kamara.
All right.
Okay, now we got Islam Volk. I love Volk. I love Volk.
We all do.
Champion. Astonishing.
I thought he won the first fight.
But here's the thing. Here's the difference. Islam had
Don't
about
take what I told you on the show
no.
already.
Islam had about 15 hours to hydrate. Last fight. He's had 30 hours now, I believe, because they weighed in at 9 a.m. Now it's nighttime next day. So it's about 30 hours. So as far as like him being bigger, won't gas, there's a lot going on here.
That's interesting. That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's
So
a good point if you have that much more time. So how many more extra hours did he get?
Well, he got, I think about 24 hours.
They're
almost,
saying about
right?
a
He got
day,
a day,
which is
about
a
day.
huge for him is
Huge.
massive. Point being, remember now the last fight was in America, so
Correct.
now it's in his
In
home
his
territory.
time
He doesn't have
zone,
to deal
sort
with
of.
all that bullshit.
Yeah, they give him special falafels.
And Alex is taking on 10 days notice. Alex's
sir.
biggest superpower is his cardio on
Yes.
10 days. Even if his cardio is at a 9, that ain't good enough to hang with Makhachev.
Well, remember, and also Makhachev took Alex down. How many times? I can't remember in the fight. And I don't think he's going to take us back. I think what's going to happen is you'll see a lot of ground and pound. It's going to be hard for Alex.
It's going to be interesting if that rehydration makes a giant issue because you just really intrigued me. I wasn't aware that it was that much extra time.
Yeah.
That's a big factor for a guy who cuts that much weight.
Yep.
Because Islam is, when he was gassing out at the end of that fight, a big part of that is the dehydration.
Yep.
I guarantee you if that guy could just weigh whatever the fuck he wanted and they fought, he wouldn't be experiencing that.
How much time did Volk have? Like 11 days or something? Wasn't he sitting on the couch
10
when
days.
they called him up?
10 days.
Yeah, that's not a lot, but who knows how much he's been training. He was 185 pounds, though.
Yeah.
They hit up Strickland
that true?
first.
Yeah, it was 180 plus
100
pounds.
Yeah,
That's
they
a
hit up
fucking
Strickland
nightmare.
first, and he was like, "Nah," which I agree with. You're the champ. You're gonna fly to the Middle East.
Yeah, you don't. Also, Strickland is a big guy. Remember when he had to take that light heavyweight fight
Yeah.
because it was short notice? He'll take a short notice fight, but
Not at 70.
Cutting down to 85 is rough.
But kudos to
big.
UFC. 10-day notice, and you fill. I think are better fights. You fill in with these big
They got
boys.
backups now. They got it in the. They have
No,
backups.
they have backups, not these backups.
They don't have these guys ready.
Right.
No,
No,
you don't
these
think they
guys
talked
are
to these
ready.
guys?
No, they had a different set of backups. They have guys that will weigh in just in case something happens during weigh-ins.
They had
fill in.
Mataus Gamrot as
Gamrot's a bad
he's
motherfucker.
A beast, man. He's a
You got to
beast.
have backups. You got to.
You know, my question
they
is
do
though,
backups now, but this is a different. They were like, we need big dogs.
You have a back. Don't they have like backups that have a fight just in case they don't need them? They probably won't need them. We're gonna get you a fight anyways. You'll fight like some mid-tier guy.
Yeah.
But if one of these guys goes out, you're
You fill in.
and that mid-tier guy, you're out. Dog.
But all this went out the window because it's in the Middle East. They have a contract there. They can't put on the whatever a guy you've never heard of against Hamzat and against Volkanovski or Makhachev. They have to fill contractually. They have to fill it with big fights. That's why you got these big dogs on 10
That
days
makes
notice,
sense.
and that's why those boys got paid.
Yeah, that makes sense. So we were talking about Magomedov, the guy who fought it earlier
With
today.
one eye, the
who has
pirate.
one eye. Yeah. It seems impossible that he would get sanctioned in the States.
It won't.
Is there?
Yeah, they can't.
There's no way.
No way.
So over there, they just let him.
He's just gonna run the fucking Middle East. If you want to fight him, you have to come to the Middle East.
Isn't that crazy? Like, how far can you go like that?
I'm sure Brazil will let it too. I don't give a fuck.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Brazil.
bro,
That one
you
eye.
can't just fight
Singapore.
here.
Yeah.
Maybe
But it's like
Singapore.
Hamzat. They say he has all these visa issues. That's why we haven't seen him so long. So my question is: so if Hamzat does fight for the title, does that mean the champ Strickland's gonna have to come over here to defend his belt? Like that gets weird, right?
They get super dicey.
But if you want to fight the best, you got to come to the Middle East.
Isn't that crazy?
It's weird.
Well, if I was Strickland, I'm like Madison Square Garden or bust.
Yeah, me too. And I think Strickland would do that. Knowing Strickland, he's like, fuck off.
he might do
Vegas
that.
or nothing, dude.
Make all the money.
It's
Who is it?
Who's handling the athletic commission stuff over there? Is that in-house?
It's probably the same guy who's handling the drug testing now. Probably rolls at ATT.
He's got a spinning back kick
Yeah.
knockout.
Nurma.
You guys never said? Oh, Said's a
Said.
beast.
Said.
Oh, beast.
Really?
Yeah, he's very good.
Super beast.
Very good.
You
very
mean a
good.
Dagestani with a last name Nurmagomedov?
But he's actually like a really elite striker.
Yeah, it's his striking. That's
Is he
the difference.
Khabib's cousin
His
or something?
wrestling's not great.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
He
Is
probably
Nurmagomedov like Smith in the Middle East?
it's like Silva in Brazil.
Jones.
Yeah.
It sounds like
It's like
it's
Silva
a,
in Brazil.
Yeah, it sounds like it's a clan. Like it's a family of.
This guy's fun to watch, though.
I'm sure.
Yeah.